Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mindcrack server. Cone here, and here's your fish update. We still have 5 fish. They're doing just fine in our pond. Very happy that they're doing fine. And today, we're not going to go looking for more fish. I am actually going to do some building today, and then next week we're going to have a 5-day adventure episode orama. It's the Conespadition extravaganza. There's a title. Have at it. Yeah, I want to do some exploring, find the new ocean biomes and all the different fish, try and get some fish, and bring them back here. It should be fun. There's apparently quite some distance we need to travel. Hello, friend. In order to find all of the fishes we desire. And there are some foes I need to deal with because I'm going to be working over here today. And I don't have time to be taking pot shots from you. You missed. Hit. What you got on that bow? What was that shot? What was that last shot? It's like it went back towards him. Alright, so today, how is about we work on the stairs? I really like what I've done with the fences and the torches. I think that looks really good. And we've had some discussion in the comments about what to do with the rest of it. I don't think I'm going to change the design of this too much as of now, but maybe in the future. I want to get the overall shape done first. So I brought a bunch of sand with me so I could better lay out what this would look like. I'm going to try the diamond theory and see what that would do. So it's pretty simple. It's just going to be a diagonal line. Hello, tree. You're going to be part of this until we make it to the midpoint. I need to mark the midpoint as well. Let's see. Do our proper surveying. Oh, I already did mark the midpoint. Good job, past cone. Alright, so that'll be there. And then this is actually the next point. So that is our midpoint. Cool. Alright, so it's not as big as I expected. Shut up. I know you thought it. Alright, so let's go ahead and survey this all out, if you will, and we'll see what that would look like. So it's going to be pretty high up over here. It's going to be a bit of a floating deck of sorts. Hope I have enough sand to actually do this. We probably get close anyway. Here, I'll skip a block. So maybe that one, and then this one. It's got to be all the same height as well. Getting close. Alright, so this would be the last one. I'm very glad that I decided to skip this one column because that was not going to be enough. Alright, so that's how far out it would go. And that is not nearly as far as I thought in my mind, so I'm glad I did this. So the two lines of thought were do the diamond and then just have it continue going this way. So hello. So the walkway would begin again right here, or have the walkway just go all the way this way and not diamond it out and carry on that way. Or a new idea that I'm liking is to carry it on this way off the diamond and then also carry it on this way off the diamond. So the question I need to answer now is, how do I feel about the ends? Because the ends will be one high. Let's see. Because this will be leading into another bridge, actually. So I think I'm okay with it being high here. I'd rather it be a diamond without a chunk in the middle. Actually, why did that chicken just take damage? I heard it, and my mind registered it, but I have no idea why it happened, unless he just got caught in a block or something. Okay, so I think I like that. Now, the next question is, what do I do about the supports? Because over here, I did these stone columns if they are a maximum of 3 high. However, over here, ooh, sand. Over here, they would definitely be more than 3 high. So I think what I want to do is anywhere where they're going to be more than 3 high, that we've surveyed the lands and we know they're going to be more than 3 high, is pour concrete foundation for those. We're going to tie in our theme to over there, and I think visually it will make a grander looking structure. So that's the plan, Stan. So let's see. It's a little bit weird because it goes full block, half block. But every other one is technically 1 higher. So there's 2 of the same height. Let me go to the bottom here. There would be... Oh, I need to actually finish this out. Yes, and... Oh, well, this will be the first case of it, really. So right here, there's 1, 2, 3. And that would be our block. I need to make... Did I leave my workbench here? I hope I did. Yeah, I did not. Okay. I have it on me. Excellent. Need to make some more cobble fences. Those are the words I was looking for. And see... Well, no, I can't really do it that way. I've got to pour over the foundation first. So it's 1. Let's see. Let's use dirt here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would only be 1 that I would need. This is going to be confusing. But from any height, it needs to be 3 down. So I'm going to have to measure that out every time. All right, well, I have on me some concrete powder. But of course, we need to dig down into stone. We can't put concrete on... we can't go putting concrete on... 2, 3. On dirt. That wouldn't be very effective. And I will need to go get water so that I can set that. I don't remember who it was. I'm getting real bad at, because, hooray, channel growth. Because there's a lot of names these days, I still read every comment, and I still always intend to read every comment, but I get real bad at remembering who made the comments anymore, unfortunately. So I don't remember who said this, but somebody said they really enjoyed watching the way that I build in Minecraft. It's not what they're used to. It's not what they've seen before. And that made me happy. That was a comment that made me feel good inside, because that's totally the digress. That's totally the effect that I wanted to have. Should I do something about the runoff? I guess it's just gonna go down into here, so that'll be okay. But yeah, it's weird and a nuisance, and I was worried people would just get frustrated by it because it's it's pretty pointless. But I think it does end up creating some unique looking builds. All right, so the difference between over there and over here is this is going to be flat. This will not go back up. So basically, we know that this height is where the concrete will be at. Can I make this jump? I can. So it's gonna go back up 1, right? Is that the plan? I have blocks on me. So it'll be there. Or is it gonna be just this height? Choices. Choices! Let's put these in, since these are on the ground. And then where does it go from here? Does it stay flat from there with just a full block at the end? I think it does. I think that will be the case. Alright. I was thinking of prototyping quite a few different ideas today, but I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's going to be a good look. And then we'll continue the spruce fence torches along the sides, and as well the 2 raised at the end, so it'll be like that. Yeah, cool. All right. I know what I need to do tomorrow then. Let's go call it a night. Not an episode, but a night, and get back to work in the morning. Is it a bit cruel that I'm eating cooked cod right in front of my pond full of cod? These are pets. They're pets, not food. They understand. They know. They know. Look, I didn't even catch these fish. These fish were caught by somebody else. Don't worry about it. Sleep off the night. Alright, let's get back to work. Oh, there's the sun there. I was like, shouldn't the sun be approaching? But I didn't see it when there was just a tree lined up in the way. I hear you down there, skeleton. I hear you. Okay, so let's work on the structure first. Luckily, down the middle, I only need a little bit of iron bars. I have a little bit of iron left, so that should work out fine. Part of our adventure week next week will definitely be much to do about caving. At least 1 or 2 days of caving, because I need materials. I definitely gotta get better stuff for the next time we potentially do, you know, Abba caving, because that was just embarrassing. Alright, I got powder, water, powder, water, powder, water. Oh, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm not spilling it everywhere. This one's gonna be harder. Nope, I got it. I got it. Alright. So let me go ahead and pour that all the way down. Do I really need... I suppose I don't need the sand everywhere anymore. That's a pretty easy pattern to follow, I think. It's a diagonal line. Just go down there. And then, I suppose I'll dig out to stone all along here. Good, very good. I will probably need more concrete powder, which means I will need to remember how to make concrete powder. This was leftovers from the bridge project. Whoops. Incorrect. Oh, get out of here, powder. Water didn't run away. Alright, so we got that all poured in there. I guess it makes sense to do it that way. Efficiency. Cone, you could just make concrete and place it. But you see, I am insane. Got it. Hey, hey! Oh, we got water on the run! Water on the run! I guess I actually got the one next to it. Alright. Okay. I spent my morning today basically from the moment I woke up. Now I'm debating if I should pour concrete under the other ones, because now visually these are all on concrete and these aren't. Yeah, I think I may have to go back after the fact and do that. Huh. Okay, well, let me just work on this for today. Yeah, I spent my morning in automation working on my Viper for the automation build competition. And this build competition is very chill. And that's kind of one of the things I really like to do with these competitions. There's plenty of people out there that do very serious, extremely rule-laden, complicated contests out there, and those can be very rewarding because you know the people that built the cars are, you know, they're really working their magic to make them work, and the rule set is very strict, which makes for a harder time building the cars. I will probably do things like that in the future. But because the exporter, the BeamNG automation car exporter thing is so new, it's very fresh, and it's constantly being updated at the moment, I wanted to do one that was more relaxed. And I thought the Viper build competition was going to be right up that alley. Well, I got informed that, what was I looking for? I came over here, opened the door, and ran away. Like, I just doorbell ditched my own house. What was I gonna say? Automation update. Yes, I got informed last night that there will be an automation update to do with the exporter, and that may have, effects on people's cars. Luckily, I already had in mind the fact that the build competition, the rule set and whatnot, is going to be very goofy. It's not super serious anyway, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It is going to take me a while to go through those because I got a lot of entries. This is definitely the most entries that I've ever had for one of these kind of deals, and there's a lot more to it now than there used to be. I used to just check them out in automation, but now obviously there will be a process of checking them out in BeamNG. I need squid ink. I got some bones. I got bone meal. Let me go over to Jeff's fishery. Check that out. So yeah, it's definitely going to take me a while to get through those. I would like to have the videos starting next week. That's probably when you'll start to see some of the videos. I thought it was just going to be one, but based on the amount of entries and the amount of fun that I've had with it and other people have had with it, I'll probably expand it out to a few videos. But it's going to take me some time to get through the entries and whatnot. And I think it's going to be... There's Mink. I see some in here too. Yep, there's Mink. I think it's going to be a really good time. I think a lot of people enjoyed the theme, and despite some worries that there wasn't enough like rigidity to the rule set and whatnot, I think it's all going to work out just fine. But definitely got me thinking, which is always a terrible, terrible thing. Whenever Cone thinks, bad things happen. Let's see. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Yeah, I do know how to do this. Way to go, me. Yeah, whenever I start thinking, bad things happen. Usually to me. Usually the bad things are to me. But it got me thinking about how much I really love organizing competitions or just events like that. And it's something, oh, runaway water, something that I've done very frequently and tried many times, but it occurs to me I'm not very good at handling it. I don't know if it's the people aspect or what it is. I just seem to really struggle with different issues, even just different issues of organizing group events. One, I hate to like reopen this scab again because it's been opened many times, but I still think about so often the failure that was the Conelanders Racing League thing that I started a couple years ago now, and how incredibly excited I was about all that, and how incredibly excited a lot of people were about it. And just trying to figure out how that all went wrong, and how it spiraled out of control so fast, and all that stuff. I constantly try to look back on that and think of it as like character building, which is kind of a gross term, isn't it? It's not a very elegant term. All right, so over here, I think we're gonna be cool with it laying on the ground because this is just a deck. I think we're cool with that. So I'm not gonna worry about pouring anything over here. Is that gonna be more than 3 high? That feels like it's more than 3 high. I guess not. 1, 2, 3. Nope, it's right. So, yeah, I got to thinking about all that stuff again, and I think the biggest thing is I seem to be real bad at losing control of the things that I create. And I don't know if it's whether I just do a poor job. If I I think what it is I have the appearance of somebody who's incapable of hurting people and, you know, forming things and you know, putting a whole event together. Hey chicken, you're in my spot there. And that just makes people in the community, either through trying to be helpful or not, it makes people think that they should, I don't want to say take over, but they want to take the reins of it and you know, try to make sure that things keep going or maybe go the way they want them to. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? I don't know. Probably not. That's just it's just a pattern that I notice. I seem okay. Here's I think I found better verbiage. It seems like I have a hard time building people's trust in the ideas that I have, and maybe that's because the ideas I have are usually pretty crazy. I am a person that tends to want to do things in a pretty wild way or an unusual way, and a lot of times there's teething with that. There's growing pains with that. Hold on, let's go ahead and sleep. Ah, Polar Seltzer. Please sponsor me, because you would save me a lot of money. So yeah, there's that aspect of it where it just seems like because what I do isn't maybe the norm, it makes people feel uncomfortable. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what it is that makes this happen. Or maybe I'm just not a trustworthy person. That's very possible. I have no problems identifying my own faults. I heard the skeleton noise, looked to my right, and there was a chicken staring me in the face. And my brain tried to glue those two together for a moment. It was very funny. Oh, man. I mean, as you can tell, it's not something that's like, hi, I would love some of your chainmail. I would love it. It's even enchanted. Please drop some. You gotta knock that bow. Oh, no chainmail. Oh, I don't have any inventory space. I don't need these seeds, though. Let me grab those bones. Not the arrows. There we go. There we go. I've lost my train of thought now. But yeah, it doesn't seem to matter what it is that I'm doing. It always seems to end up that way. And maybe it's just that I obviously have social hangups. I have my social anxieties. I'm not very good at dealing with humans. Humans are a natural enemy of me. But the problem is, I love working with humans. That's a major issue. Like, all the things I want to do is bringing people together. And that's something that, you know, that's a huge talking point for me. When Kurt posted his tattoo video, this is very left field, by the way, sorry. I knew exactly how that was going to go, and people were going, I just knew people were going to try and tear him down, bring him down for doing that, because that's just what people naturally seem to want to do, is bring other people down. And I went in there like immediately and was like, this is not the place. You know, this is there is no place for that really. But you know, don't waste your efforts bringing other people down. Instead, work on bringing people up. You know, I'm not saying you can't try to share your wisdom to help other people, but if you're doing it for the sole purpose of trying to, you know, destroy another person's image, there's no point in that. Yeah, and that stretches back to the whole event organization thing, or just trying to do any kind of group project, or... Oh, hell, I hated doing group projects in college for that reason, because I was always the person to get walked on, you know? This is a common tale, I hear this all the time, of people ending up this way. I am in prison now. This is what I mean. People end up in prison. No, I live here now. Huh. Huh? Alright, we'll have to break this. But no, yeah, one person ends up doing the entirety of a project, for example, because the other people walk all over one person that seems weak enough to be willed into doing that, and is apparently, you know, smart enough to be the person to do it. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. I'll have to figure that out. So yeah, that's your cone social hang up for the day. Is that just I don't see what even started this? What event started me going down this train of thought? Oh, the Viper competition thing. Yeah, the Viper competition thing. Because pretty instantly with that, I seemed to run into that same situation with people like, yeah, I don't think you know what you're doing here. And it normally, to any normal human, wouldn't be much of a blow. Like most people would just, you know, dust that off their shoulders. But for me, this all just came apart. The tip of this is broken. For me, it hits a little deeper because it's something that seems to be a pattern. That's a recurring theme. Those are the words I was looking for. Is this gonna work? That kind of works. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. It's a little narrow right there, but that's okay. That's okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, I'm glad I went for the diamond. Thank you for those that talked me into doing this. This side looks different, though, than this side. And that's worrying. This is why people don't trust me. Why does this side look so different? I guess it's this. Yeah, this needs to be here. Right? Right. Yeah, that's how that was. Okay. Whew. That made me nervous. Okay, so let me... Torches are at the right level, so that works out fine. Put these in. I don't know, there's not really a point to that conversation. I'm not looking really for an answer. It's just an observation. It's an observation of myself. And something I would love to... Oh, I do have torches on me. I would love to improve on. And I guess all I can do is just keep trying, you know? Eventually, I don't think I can stop the desire that I have to want to organize things. That just seems to be a constant for me that I cannot get rid of. So that kind of just is what it is. That's all pretty good. I just gotta hope that eventually, maybe I just need the confidence in myself. Like if I build up my confidence in myself, maybe people will feel more confident in my ability to lead things as well. Does that make sense? I hope so. Maybe it makes sense to me too. I'll have to listen back to myself in the recording and find out. Ooh, that looks real nice. I am very pleased with that. Oh, I'm very pleased with that. It's simple, but it looks right. I think what I might want to do is underneath, in the area underneath of there, is make it look a little bit more undergrowthy and less like the regular grass, so that it looks like, you know, the sun hasn't been reaching here, but the plant life that does live there is this should be well supported enough because of that right there, is able to thrive in this environment. Ooh, there's no good way in there now. Let's see. Put this back. Hey! Get off my head. I guess I could... I don't want to knock the concrete out. I do think I should do the concrete all the way around. I do think that's something I'll have to do. And I'll just have to, you know, do that like one at a time. So do something like this. And put that down there. Oh, concrete falls! The powder acts like sand! I did not know this! This is excellent news. Yes, it would be. Oops. Oh, it won't, that's interesting. What if I put it here? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I think that'll look visually more connected then. Alright, so how I get in here? I need in. I guess I'll break this one. And that gives me my plan. Alright. So I'm gonna get rid of the grass and stuff, and I'm probably gonna go in there and replace it with some coarse dirt. Oh, pods all would look great under there too. And some vines. Alright, we'll have to do that at a later time, because I need to find some of the right items. Okay, well, I think I've rambled enough for one day, and I'm pretty happy with the build. I want to take a look at it from a distance, and it may be until probably like next Friday. Or maybe even the week after that we get back to building. We'll see how Adventure Week goes. What did I call it? I don't remember what I called it. Alright. Does it look like anything from over here yet? Let's say I'm over here. Well, you can tell something's going on over there now. You can tell something's going on. And at night, you'll really be able to tell. But I don't think they're really going to take notice until the paths are connected. And then there's going to be a big bridge again going from there over to there. Alright, well, that will do it for today. Thank you for listening to my rambles, and I will see you all on Monday when we will begin adventuring. Mostly to find fishes. Fishes!